Just off I-70 on the east side of town, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming, here it is. Seared down the first baseline. This gets fouled. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder. And they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Here now the 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Softly hit toward the hole. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hicks. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And the throw in gets away from him. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And right into the shift. Right to Donaldson. Throw gets him 2 down. Here's Didi Gregorius. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Low for ball 1. Line towards center field. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Second inning begins with a slider that misses. Here it's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Down the third baseline. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
This is skied into short left center. After it is Gardner. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. In now for Cleveland, Yonder Alonso. First pitch coming, here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, set to lead off the home half of the second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley on the move. One out. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Brantley going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt, trying to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got two quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Bottom of the second here with no score. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit, maybe.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Striding in for the Indians, Jason Kipnis, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Swinging a ball line softly down the line and right, but foul. The 1-1. Cue shot here out toward short. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. Digging in now, Yan Gomes. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. Standing in, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that is. Now batting, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. The next 0-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping in, Miguel Andujar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Heading out towards shallow right. Chisenhall is there. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Gleyber Torres. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Here's Yonder Alonso.
First baseman number 17.
Jump set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the first strike. Donaldson is off at first with 2 away. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. Gregorius has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Now the 2-0. Here's a high pop-up. Gomes over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Here Didi Gregorius hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Lindor shading to his right, and the inning is over. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. One run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Missed with a slider. This is line to left. Gardner is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he will get there as he had to cover a. Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton. And they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first down. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. And he is in there. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sanchez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Ready with the 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So striding in, Miguel Andujar. And he'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. Throw into third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Digging in once again, Michael Brantley. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Here now the 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Knee high, he barehands it in time. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll step off and try again. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. Now a move over to first, just keeping him float. The 1-0 is a slider looked at and called a strike. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting guaranteed.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Dylan Betances takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Missed with a breaking ball. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
First and second now, 1 man out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Full count now. 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball 1. 1-1. Strike 2 swinging. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Turned on down the line. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hit back toward the mound. Backhanded. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Number 25.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
A little bouncer. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Ready once again, Jason Kipnis will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Bounce towards the mound, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So the batting order turns over now. And set to go, Francisco Lindor. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Drilled to the left side. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. Here's Michael Brantley. He was a ground-out victim last time up. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. We're in the 7th inning, and now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed the bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Melky Cabrera. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw won't get him. Edwin Encarnacion now. It was a walk in his last trip. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
There to take it is Alonso, 1 away.
The designated hitter,
First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed, 1-1. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
3-2 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Swing and a ball hit on the ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Leading off for the Indians, third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Hit hard back up the middle. Torres picks it up. And the throw takes the first baseman right into the charging path of the base runner, but he's able to make a nice swipe tag to record the first out. First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Fouled off. Ball 3. He loses him on ball 4. Ready now, Lonnie Chisenhall. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's Miguel Andujar now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and no strikes. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough.
A swing and a miss. That retires the... Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Line towards center field. Hicks is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. So digging in now, Yan Gomes. No hits to this point. Chad Green enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 57.
He starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Leonis Martin will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Francisco Lindor.
First offering on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. He's in there for strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hard hit ball to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in to start the 9th, Gleyber Torres, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Second baseman, number 25.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Cabrera is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Brad Hand takes the ball now in inning. Number 9 looking to close the door. Andrew McCutchen will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is foul right side.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Andrew McCutchen goes down. And now he'll step off and rethink this. Cody Allen takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Started that swing a bit too early.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, the man you see there didn't start this one on the mound, but his performance certainly was impactful. That earns him the Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, they sent him out there to try to finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little bit of help from his friends in the bullpen. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings is a great start any way you slice it.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. A reminder that Boyles Express buses for downtown, Crown Center, Midtown, Plaza, Brookside, and Waldo are available for 1 hour after the final out on Lancer Lane along the third base side of the stadium.
over. Digging in, Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss. For a first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Slider strike three called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 67 degrees our game time temperature. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Bellinger's in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be. Settling in now, Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer. Check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Dribbled to the right side. That rolls foul for strike one. He extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. There to get it is Kinsler, and there's out number 2. Striding into the box, Yasiel Puig. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Got him fishing that time, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Here's another 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And that's through for a hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Next up for the Red Sox, Steve Pearce. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Bogaerts leads off second with nobody out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Set to deal on 2-2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. Grounded to third. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Ian Kinsler, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 5 for 14. He also has 1 home run. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Machado swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder. And they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
First baseman, number 13.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez there to put it away for route number 2. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Popped him up. Pedroia has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Standing in, Christian Vasquez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. The pitcher, Chris Sale, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. On to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play. So stepping in, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Hit high and deep out to left field. Hernandez ranging back onto the 3rd floor balcony and gone. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he misses with it. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Cody Bellinger.
0-1, here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Bogarts calls for it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Brian Dozier now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts has it. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off for the Red Sox, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. 1 out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He singled his last time up. Now here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Steve Pierce. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's a little chopper up the middle. To his left, Machado. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Kike Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Kike Hernandez.
This one's down to third. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
Third baseman.
Striding in, Justin Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Justin Turner goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now in the box, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
In the air down the line in left. Hernandez sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Third baseman.
So 1 away now, and here's Ian Kinsler. Bouncer up the middle. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Christian Vasquez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. Out into right center, well hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Chris Sale. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Hit out towards second. There is Dozier. And nothing will come of the two-out double. Here's Manny Machado now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Machado on his way to second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Now to the plate, number 13. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting two swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after it.
Pulled toward right center field. Betts has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
2-1 now to Mookie. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So striding forward now, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. 1-0 the count. Ripped down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to looking back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Here now the 2-2. He was laid off, and the count runs full. Xander Bogaerts waits on deck. Hit hard to short. Machado is there on to first, and there were 2 down. And he's safe. In now, Xander Bogaerts. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. Drilled right back up the middle. Machado has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Brian Dozier flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Brian Dozier.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Chopped at the plate. And that's out number 1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in, Kike Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper. The 0-1 on its way. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
First baseman number 25.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. No balls and a strike to count.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Missed with a slider.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Call to the bullpen complete as the right-handed workhorse Ryan Madson set to take over. Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Madson rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The 0-2 once more. High in the air down the right field line. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping in, Justin Turner, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. And a good throw gets him one gone. Digging in now, Yasiel Puig, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well,
next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Bogarts has it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Vasquez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Rafael Devers is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1-1.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close.
Ball 3.
3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a little chopper up the middle to his right. Dozier. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Sale. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. Here's Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball in for a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Mookie Betts is sent packing for the second out of the inning. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. They'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Kenley Jansen comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Set with the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Swing and a miss as the slider set. Standing in, number 13. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
First baseman, number 13.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Leon gathers, and the throw to first ends the... So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. To first. Played on the backhand. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Steve Pearce. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Mitch Moreland will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Jansen, originally from the island nation of Curacao. This is his first year at the big league level. 2-1 now. 3 balls and a strike to count to Moreland. Dustin Pedroia waits on deck. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. It's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Machado. The Dozier for 1. Back to first, a double play. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead off the bottom of the 9th inning.
Leading off the bottom of the 9th, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
First pitch on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Joe Kelly, 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Jock Peterson will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. And a a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Stepping in, Justin Turner. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the stepping into the box, Ian Kinsler. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Ian Kinsler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1. Nope.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
1-1 offering on its way to Kinsler.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. Pedro Baez, a right-hander standing 6 foot. Steven will take
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 52.
He's set. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, and he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. So a big moment in the ball game here. Joe Kelly, and he could very well get the Jackie Bradley Jr. will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Mookie Betts. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further out.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for Matt Barnes comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. And now is Yasiel Puig. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Benintendi is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. He was a ground out victim last time up. And now pitch on the way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Now batting, number 13. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Drew Pomeranz enters to make an appearance. On the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Chris Taylor will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 behind 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. 1 there. Back to first. It's a double. The left-handed hitting Andrew Bennett. Benintendi stands in. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Kenta Maeda takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Benintendi's on the move. Chopped weakly to the left.
Number 3.
On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The Dozier for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Moreland. And he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, 2 men out. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. On the ground, up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third. And here in the 11th, they have broken through to take the lead. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Digging in, Ian Kinsler struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him and right. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead things off.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yasmani Grandal.
Swing and a miss at a ball down.
0-1.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field.
He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. Pomerantz is ready. Here comes the first pitch. High pop-up. Kinsler moving to his left. 2 gone. Here's Brian Dozier now.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Craig Kimbrell gets the call from the pen, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Kimbrell, originally from the state of Alabama, he was selected in the 3rd round during the 2008 draft. Betts is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Now, before we go, we look back at the great outing on the mound issued by the man you see there.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still 8 strong.